Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, T.I. and 50 Cent are going in on Mayweather, and Tory Lanez breaks his silence. Plus, Offset drops the Red Room. Let's talk hip-hop. So, y'all know the drama with Gucci and the whole blackface sweater with the red lips thing, right? I talked about it a few days ago. We also talked about how T.I. Basically wants people to boycott Gucci, right? T.I. has been like basically appointed himself as like the face of, I don't know, conscious hip hop or whatever. But you know, I don't think that T.I. is the face of anything, really. But anyway, so he comes out with a diss song, right? You know that Floyd Mayweather was like, listen, I got a bunch of money. Why do I gotta stop wearing Gucci just because you say so? Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So Floyd Mayweather is missing the whole point, right? He's being ignorant, and he sounds like some drug dealer that, you know, bought a $300 Gucci belt for the first time in his life and don't want to stop wearing it because people just gotta know that he got the money for the Gucci belt. It's crazy because Mayweather is damn near a billionaire. He can buy and wear whatever he wants. Money, I'm not saying that you can buy freedom with money, but it's damn sure a lot easier to do a whole lot of shit, right? You have enough money to where you can avoid Gucci for the rest of your life and be just damn fine, you know, but whatever. So Mayweather's missing the boat here, right? And then T.I. gets upset about it and decides to come out with a diss song against Mayweather.
Nigga, you trash. You wouldn't never got big as you is if the folk in the hood was supporting you.
But this whole situation is funny because who made T.I.? Look, I like T.I. I respect him. When I was, you know, in college, my little very first little semester or whatever like that, in community college, I did a report on T.I. and all that stuff. That was after he got caught in the parking lot buying the guns and all that. Like, I really like T.I. a lot, right? And I respect him, right, and his point of view. But this is my whole thing and the reason why I'm confused, right? Because what Mayweather is doing does kind of hurt the black community a little bit. I'm not going to say it's detrimental to the black community, but it definitely does hurt the black community. We could just look at Mayweather and be like, you know what? Dude is retarded, though, you know? And we know that, you know, Mayweather can't read. You know, we know he's illiterate. We know he can't write. So, of course, an ignorant and ass coon like that is going to side with, oh, I'm wearing my Gucci. So we get that whole point, right? But this is where I'm confused with T.I. because somebody who is, Mayweather never claimed to be, you know, part of the movement. Mayweather never claimed to be part of the culture. Yeah, black people, Hispanic people do like Mayweather because he is black and he's a boxer and he, you know, he does all of that and he makes mad money, but he never claimed to be part of anything really, right? Whereas you get somebody like a Kanye West, right? And Kanye West did, when he first came out, claim to be a part of the movement, claim to want to help out the community, claim to want to do all of that, and then totally switch. You know, did a 180, put on a MAGA hat and all that stuff. So you got to keep that same energy, T.I. That's all I'm saying, right? So you want to go in on Mayweather, as you should. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Mayweather. I don't give a shit. He's a fuck nigga, right? But you are not going in on Kanye. Matter of fact, you went and made a song with Kanye after that, and y'all was debating the people versus Ye, where T.I. is like talking to him like, oh man, I think that you're wrong for thinking this way, and Kanye is like, yeah, but this gives me powers, and now I know I can be president. Like, it's a song, but they were like talking to each other, debating. The song is trash, right? They're not on beat whatsoever. The beat is okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to keep that same energy. So why go in on Mayweather if you're not going to go in on Kanye? Do I think you're right for going in on Mayweather? Yeah. Do I think that you should have went in on Kanye too and just call him what it is? You know, a coon? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So keep that same energy. But a lot of people are speculating that the reason why he even is going like this hard on Mayweather is because, like, they have a history, right? So T.I. and so Tiny, this was years ago though. Tiny, I guess, apparently like cheated on T.I., right? And she cheated on T.I. with Mayweather, right? So that's the real reason, 1 and 2, right? That's the real reason why Mayweather is like, oh no, fuck that, I'm still wearing my Gucci, because T.I. is the one who said, yo, boycott Gucci. If somebody else said boycott Gucci, I bet you Mayweather wouldn't have said anything, or probably would have been like, okay, cool, I'm down. But he ain't gonna boycott Gucci because T.I. is saying it, because he's thinking like, who the fuck is T.I. to be telling everybody to boycott Gucci? And then two, the reason why T.I. even came out with a diss song against Mayweather, Mayweather's not a rapper. So, you know, it's kind of pointless. It's not like he's gonna respond, but the reason why he did it is because he really wants to go in on this dude. He wants to embarrass him. He wants to make him look like a fool and a coon, which I get. He is a fool and a coon, but I feel like he went a little extra hard on Mayweather because y'all have history. Unlike a Kanye where, yeah, you might be mad at Kanye too, but at least he wasn't smashing Tiny or nothing like that, you know?
Nigga, all this motherfucking flip-flop ass shit, man, I ain't got time for this shit, man. Like, real talk, I said what the fuck I said, nigga, and I say it again, nigga. Like, for real. And I ain't really got no real problem with you, bro. Like, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? We seen each other, nigga, we made amends, and that was that. I ain't got no real problem with you. I ain't never said nothing about you. But now, I mean, shit, bro. You stepping in here, man, talking about all this money, you got all this shit, man, come on, man. And whoever that DJ is, man, talking about shit. Look, this lady right here, she knows she can be wherever she want to be. If she want to be there, she can be there. That's what she want to be. I ain't got no problems. Ain't nothing going on. They say I made this song because I'm mad because you was over there with dude. Man, listen. If it was anything, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I mean? If she went over there and had a good time, that's damn nice for her.
So anyway, so 50 Cent Yo, 50 Cent is trolling Mayweather too, right? But in a whole different way, right? So I like the way that 50 is doing this, right? Pure comedy, right? So as you can see, he came out with this little letter that he wrote and then he posted it, right? And so it says, why we gotta boycott Gucci, right? Gucy, right? Fuck T.I. He ain't nobody. His career is over. I know 50 Cent is gonna see this and say, I did it right this. Fuck him too. Sincerely, Floyd, $ Mayweather. Everything is spelled completely wrong. I mean, it is hilarious, right? Because historically, I mean, like, we know, right, that Mayweather, he might be able to count because he got mad money, but he can't read, right? And you know he can't write either. So, you know, that and that really has something to do with it. I mean, you're uneducated. Of course, you're gonna miss the whole beat. You're gonna miss it, right? And so we get it and we understand. And nobody is looking at, you know, Mayweather to save the community or even represent the community, right? But he never said that he was going to, so I don't even hold him to that standard. But when you get somebody like Kanye West who says that, yeah, I represent the community, I'm gonna help out, I'm gonna save the community, and then what you do is you support somebody who represents racism, somebody who supports sexism, somebody who supports and represents bigotry, it just looks fun. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. As y'all know, right, Tory Lanez, you know, in the last couple weeks, he's just been like on fire, right? For me, I think it's good publicity, and I also think that Tory Lanez really didn't, besides telling another nigga to like suck your dick, really didn't like really go like too crazy or too overboard with anything that he was doing, right? Like everything that Tory Lanez was doing was like real entertaining, and I liked it, to be honest with you. You know, coming out dissing Don Q, talking about, yo, I want it with J. Cole, I want it with Pusha T, trying to bait them into a rap battle. I thought J.I.D. was gonna respond to him, but didn't. Dream Doll did respond to him. And then a couple months earlier than that, beefing with Jonny Lucas, going back and forth with him. Just basically trying to make people know that when you talk about lyricists, when you talk about your Kendricks and your Coles and your Big Seans, you better talk about your Torys too, right? No, I'm just not an R&B nigga, but yeah, I can rap. No, yeah, I can sing and I can rap too. Yeah, I got these fire hooks if you need me to be on an Afrobeat joint like Casanova, but also I could bar you to death. Like I could stand there with Jonny Lucas. I could stand there with Don Q, which is dope, you know what I'm saying? And you really like showcasing your talent and your skill. And so I really thought all of that was cool, right? But recently, Tory Lanez came out and he, you know, put up a post. This is just for like for his fans, and he's like letting people know, like, listen, basically, you know, I'm just paraphrasing, I'm not going to read it, but, you know, he said that he was going through a lot the past couple of months, and that he appreciates his fans for being there for him, and saying that basically he is going to be all positivity from this point on, which is pretty dope. But I don't think that what he was doing was that negative at all. And then, yeah, after you bodied everybody, sure, why not be positive, right? I mean, what you would kill everybody, bah, 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 and then be like, all right, I'm on some positive shit, because you ain't got no reason to be negative now. You done murked everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, it's cool. If he's going through something, like, you know, I hope that he gets better, and just hope that he gets, like, into, like, a better headspace. But, you know, I really like what Tory Lanez is doing right now, to be honest with you. Let me know what y'all think. Thank God, yo, that Offset is like on some like different type shit. Like, yo, the Migos, they cool. I guess this is what you gotta do, right? When you come in the game, right? You gotta hit them with like just a bunch of whatever, you know, don't even get too personal about your own story. Just hit them with a bunch of, you know, propaganda almost. Like, yo, this is that. We chilling, we in the car, we blowing money, we in a strip club, we smoking, whatever. And then once you get their attention, and once they care about you and they care about your story, then you can hit them with a little bit more of your personal situation, your personal story, what happened with you, what's going on with you. But it's time, man. Like, the Migos are talented, right? They're dope, multi-platinum, millionaires, and nobody ever knew when they dropped Versace, Medusa, Head On Me, like I'm Illuminati. Nobody even thought for a split second that the Migos will be where they at now. You know what I'm saying? On the Grammys, you know, Saturday Night Live, parodied by so many people, going on tour with Drake. Like, the Migos are dope, but one thing is that their music is trap music, right? Their music is party music, and their music is strip club music, right? But they don't really go in depth. And I'm not talking lyrical. They ain't got a lyrical, miracle, satirical. They ain't got to bar us to death. But nobody from the Migos, not Quavo, not Takeoff, not Offset, has really said, yo, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna tell my story. Because, you know, when I'm doing these videos and all this media stuff, there's so much that happens within, like, rappers' lives, like a Little Pump. There's so much that happens within his life for him to just turn around and just make a generic song about, you know, popping Molly. Like, you have stuff to rap about. I know you do, because I pay attention and I see what's going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? So why not rap about that stuff too? Why not try to connect with, I mean, it's just going to make you bigger. It's just going to make you greater. You know what I'm saying? So with Red Room, Offset dropped, and he's talking about something. Like, he's talking about, you know, his own situation. I'm not saying that you got to sit there and talk about what I want you to talk about. Talk about what you want to talk about, but just a little bit more, like go into depth. So he's talking about when he got into that car crash, you know, like right around the time when Culture was born, Offset got into like this crazy ass car crash, like within a few days of each other. And it was crazy, yo. He was in the hospital for a few days. He came out. That's when he was like bought like mad cereal. I don't know if y'all remember, and Cardi B was in there with the camera like, why you buy all this damn cereal? And Offset was like, I love this shit, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But like, you have stuff to rap about. Like, you almost lost your wife because, you know, black men don't cheat, but I think that maybe Cardi B must have got confused or something like that. So, you know, he almost lost his wife because of that. You know, he went on stage at the end of one of her shows and showed up and was like, yo, I'm sorry, and apologized in front of, you know, millions of fans, between the people that were there and the people that ended up seeing it on TV and YouTube and everything. Like, these are real things that you can really talk about and really rap about. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just rap about wearing Versace or, you know, sliding off on the plug. You know what I'm saying? You can rap about that too. Because, you know, I love classic Migos shit, right? But you can rap about other stuff too, right? And I think that that's just going to make it bigger. That's going to broaden your fan base. That's going to make people be like, yo, hell yeah, you coming. And I think that it's going to be good. So, you know, Offset is about to drop his whole album here in a couple weeks, which is going to be dope. You already know that Quavo had his solo album. That's the album everybody wanted. That's the one that everybody was looking out for, right? Then Takeoff had his solo album, and then Offset was supposed to drop his album like in December time, but he waited. And it's good that he waited, because now he has just like so much more to talk about, and really and truly, yo, like he getting at him right now. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm dropping a video every single day, and my opinion on the hip-hop news, and you already know what to do. Follow Jonny Fastlane on everything, Instagram, Twitter. Peace.